One of the subjects I want to talk about is us as Black people. Why do we mistrust each other so much? Why do we always try to bring down each other instead of building up each other? Is it genetics, or was this part of our conditions by our captive, our slave master, the people who went into Africa, capture us and bring us to the New World as slaves? Was this part of their training to embed in us the mistrust, this don't misbelieve each other, don't have faith in each other? I kind of think it was. It was part of that, I would say, training ingrained because they knew about our mighty kingdoms all over Africa. They knew about it. There was one nation, one tribe in Africa that were never conquered, and it was the Ethiopian people. They were never conquered. The Italians tried several times, had to give up because the Ethiopians were together. They believed in each other and they trusted each other. So they were united against the enemy. And that enemy was the white man, was the Italians. In other parts of Africa, other tribes were able to be infiltrated by the white man who gave them gifts and all sort of stuff, bribe, and then embedding in them not to trust each other. That's the way we were conquered. That's why we were conquered. If it wasn't for that, we would have never been conquered. But certain tribes, certain leaders back then were gullible, greedy, and that's why we were conquered and taken to all over what they call the new so-called world, which was never a new world. And when they got to the so-called new world, they found that people were there and people of African descendants was already there. But they don't want to tell us that. So they erased it from the history book. I'm saying to you people, my people, every one of us, please let us come together. You know, I see this in my everyday business that I do. Our own people can behave amongst us. I have customers now who come to me for service. They come to me for service. They give me all kind of sad stories and beg me to help. Once I finish the work, time comes for them to pay. Other sad stories. They pay me in pieces. But yet, if they would go to the white man and the white man would charge him double or triple the cost I charge or the price I charge, they would gladly pay, and they would pay him before before him or her, before they start the work. I would do the work, finish the work, sometimes give it to them, and then it takes me days, weeks, months for me to collect. When I called, they give me all kind of stories, and I'm wondering why we behave like this to each other, but then when we deal with other races, the white man, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Orient, whatever other race, we don't behave like this to them. We pay them, and we will pay them double for the same service our own black brothers or sisters will be providing. But what they don't think of us as being worthy of the money that we charge, but they think the other person need to get paid because he did his work. So many other things that we do to each other. We oppress each other. Then some of us go around and talk about we're not united, and they don't think about the things they're doing to separate us. That's just me. Just what I'm saying. Back again to my brother here, Peter Tosh, who I talk about. He's a stepping razor, and if you want to live, treat him good. Because if you don't treat him good, he's not going to treat you good, folks. This is 2025. We need to come together as one. We're the largest race, or if you want to say ethnic group, we're the largest in the world. Black people is the largest group in the world. Yet, on a whole, we're the poorest. If you take it, you go into South America. Let's start from Brazil. You have about 100 million blacks, or what if they want to say colored, or multiracial people. Come into Colombia, you have probably about 10 million. I'm not sure what the numbers is in Argentina. It's not that many. Or in Venezuela. Then you come down into Puerto Rico, Dominica. Well, Dominica is a case study by themselves. Haiti, 10 million. Jamaica, probably 3 million. United States, 40 million. You know, and I don't know how many is in Europe, especially Great Britain or that. But we're the largest ethnic group in the world, but we're not united. Our homeland is not united. And I'm saying, what are we doing to help our homeland to be united so we can return? If not to live, but to visit, to invest, to develop that place where we came from. I myself, I'm of mixed race, as you can see, but I consider myself an African. Most people who look at me don't know that I'm from Jamaica. I've heard a lot of people say I look like I'm from Ethiopia or that part of Ethiopia. I mean, that part of Africa, Eritrea, Djibouti, Sudan. People always say I look like I'm from that part of that area, but I'm not. I was born in Jamaica, but I want to go home. I don't know how I'm going to make it home. I'm trying. Hopefully, to be honest, I can make some money here by you liking, sharing the videos. Maybe I'll start getting income from this so I can put towards my return to the motherland. Again, families and friends, I want to say one love, one God, one heart. Peace out. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for leaving your thoughts and your comments. I really appreciate it. I really would like to know how I can improve this video. Thank you all. God bless.